Yeah, welcome everyone. Been a short minute since I've been live on my channel. So what we're doing, we have these Govee LEDs. It's the LED light strips. This is the music mode, and we're working on crown molding in my son's music studio. And the perimeter where the LEDs are going to fit in the crown molding is like an extra 3 feet, 3.5 feet or so longer than what this Govee LED is. So we're going to extend these. I bought two of these, and there's another portion in this room because there's two different levels of crown molding. The other level of crown molding is shorter, so I'm going to take from that set. I'm going to take a piece from this set. I'm going to solder it to this piece. Now, I don't recommend this, although I'm doing it. The reason why I can't recommend it is because I don't know if it's safe. The power supply, and let me switch to my GoPro. The power supply on this this Govee unit is uh, 4 amps. So its output is 12 volts at 4 amps. Basically, that's 48 watts of power. Now, I do not know what the maximum current is on these LEDs. So this controller here is capable of handling 4 amps. So I could be doing something that's going to completely destroy this controller. Not sure. We're going to do it and monitor it and see what happens. Um, Worst case, I have to purchase the longer the longer set, which is 65 feet. So right now I'm also in the process of recording the video. So I'm gonna hit record on this at the same time. So I got my okay, do a little clap there. That's the thing that we do. All right, let me bring up Chad. Hey, Vince. Yeah, thank you for joining. It's great seeing you. It's been a while since I've live streamed on my channel here. So I have my Hecko soldering iron. I have my lid. Yes, I love lid. I have my lid solder here. So we're going to use this to do some soldering. The other piece that I have is I'm not only showing it for the camera overhead, but I'm also showing it to this side camera that I have here. Um, I have this header here. So I have this header. It's a it's sacrificial header. I'm going to cut these pieces off and I'm going to use them to solder on the additional wire. All right, so I already have the LEDs out. I'm going to turn them on now. And so now it's in music mode right now. So in music mode, you have the ability to, or I should restate that. In music mode, the LEDs will react with sound. So I don't quite understand the algorithm that they use for the color choices. If it's a random thing or it's a histogram based on certain buckets of frequencies, like an EQ. But it does this. So I want to make sure it's working now. And I also want to connect it with my phone. Um, so I'm going to go through the process now of connecting it through my phone using the app. But it also means that I have to follow some instructions, which I did not do ahead of this. So let's see if we can do that now. All right, so scan Govee Home app. Okay, so let me scan this. I'm going to start recording on my phone because this is going to be another point of um, another video source when I'm editing the main video. So this video will also be on the YouTube channel, in addition to the live stream, but it's going to be a scaled down version. It's going to be very specific to what's going on, but it's going to be bigger because it's going to involve it's going to involve my son's bedroom, which has um, the crown molding, and I installed four recessed lights in there too. So let me start recording. Okay, so I'm just recording here right now on my phone, and I'm gonna scan this code here. See if I can find this Govee app. Yeah, look at that, Govee Home. All right, so that's gonna make it easy. And we're gonna see if we can connect. So the Govee app right there. It's going through the installation process right now. Open it. Now I have to go through, and I'm sure syncing it, but I'm hoping that it actually explains that to me. Maybe there's some button I have to press. I don't see any buttons other than the three main buttons on here. Okay. Great. Okay. Accept. All right. I want to add a device. So I'm assuming I hit plus LED light strip. Okay. Now, oh, now I need the number. So the LED light, oh, I can look on this box here. LED light strip. Scan with transparency. Okay. So it's H61441. H61. Q. That was 4A. I think it's for H6144. Just type it in. H. Q times 5 minutes. Okay, yep. So I found it. Now it wants my email. Okay. So let me type in my email. Whatever. It's always funny how like, yeah, we want this, we want that. Hey, John Mack. Yeah, thanks for joining in, brother. Just signing up for this Govee thingy. It's gonna make me open up this email to verify my email, ain't it? One more step. Email verification. Of course, I have to open up my email, which is a good thing. Why should I complain about this? There we go. Email verification. Okay. Let's type in these numbers. Yay. Done. Now let's see what happens. Wow, it even wants to know my location. Okay, that's kind of crazy. So I'm going to say don't allow. Oh, Govee requires location permission for Bluetooth devices. Poop. Access while using the app. Okay, well, at least it explained it. Now searching for nearby devices. Let's see if I think it says connect. Done. Okay, so now, okay, now it wants to connect to my Wi-Fi. This device only supports 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi. Hell, you tell me. See what happens. Now, is this going to let me control stuff from the app? I don't know. Hey, Mitch. We're doing some highly technical stuff. Not as technical as what you do, Mitch, but it's highly technical. Ooh, there's a version update. Okay, yes, let's upgrade now. Upgrade. Okay, so now we're going through and performing the upgrade. All right, so now can I? So it's in music mode, so let me change to color mode. And, all right, so effects mode. Now it says you're not supposed to light the LEDs. That actually really good color. They say you're not supposed to light the LEDs when they're together like this because it'll build up the heat. But you can see that they're doing stuff. I'm gonna switch to the overhead camera. So now you can see that the LEDs are doing some stuff. Yeah, making a light do the thing. All right, so random stuff. Okay, I'm satisfied. I'm connected. We know it's working. So we have our bases. So the next step is to modify the light strips. Now we have to add. So we're going to power off, going to unplug, turn on the soldering iron. Oh yeah, boy. It's been a long time since I soldered. All right, now I gotta break out my measurements because I did take some measurements. Want to see? They say that they're 32.8 feet long. The LED strip, and my last measurement was I need 36.8 feet. So I need an additional 4 feet. So I'll go a little bit longer than 4 feet, which then that's actually 15% longer. So that's 15% more power, which then I calculated would be if 4 amps is what it requires at the maximum power in, LEDs, the maximum power is all based on whatever the maximum power for whatever color LED you're using combined because there's RGB and there's white also. So whatever the combination is, of all the LEDs in the light strip, both light strips, because there's two of them that are connected. Um, and I'm hoping that there's a big enough of a buffer that I'm not going to blow this thing up by adding an additional power draw of 15%. So I can't really go by 4 amps. So anyway, let's do an unboxing. So now I'm not in live stream mode. Now I'm actually doing an unboxing for this video. Because I have my other GoPro here, which you can't see. Finger, there's a GoPro right next to it, right here. And then I have my camera off here to the right, which, let me switch to my, okay, so camera looking down here. And then here's my, this is my live streaming GoPro 10, which, in case you didn't know, I learned this today, that you can live stream with your GoPro camera. You just have to install software. So there's two different types of software if you have a Mac or a PC. So I installed the version for the PC provided by GoPro. So if you have a GoPro Hero Black 8, 9, or 10, you can use the GoPro as a webcam. And I have it connected. I'm streaming with OBS, and that is my other webcam. So I switch between my Logitech 922 or my GoPro using my Stream Deck. So now I'm back to overhead. Okay, soldering iron is plenty hot enough. We're good. I'm going to get my flux. I got my flux ready. And I got my, this is some big solder. I don't know where I got my small stuff at. I think I got my small stuff in this tote behind me, but I don't feel like rummaging through it. All right. Now I'm in official presentation mode. Let me move this off to the side. All right, so this is the Govee RGB LEDs. So we're opening them to show you. So we have two sets of light strips that it comes with. This is the power cable, which I'm going to put back because I don't need that right now. I already have one opened. And then we have the controller, and the controller plugs into the power supply. So this power supply is, I'm assuming, a dumb power supply where it just provides 12 volts at 4 amps. And this controller matches it. It's able to handle 12 volts and 4 amps. So by me exceeding 4 amps, I could be blowing up this thing, but we'll see. Now we have to unravel this entire thingy. Now, why are we doing this? We are going to modify these other light strips here. So we got a little piece of tape that's holding it right there. All right, so now we're going to move this box out of the way, and now we have to measure, and we're going to cut. Okay, so I need 4 feet plus some. And all right, so the tape measure here, locks into place, which is nice. We're going to measure out 2 feet and then 2 feet. 2 feet from here. So it's not breaking at the 2 feet at the 2 foot mark. So that's going to give me my little bit of extra, which is cool. I'm cool with it. So grab this here, pull this down to here. Cut once, maybe twice. Pull here. Okay, so all I'm doing is measuring a little bit past the 2 foot mark, and I'm going to measure at the less than 2 foot mark, which will be right here. So right there is where we're going to cut this. Now I got to do my precision cutting. Directly. This guy. So precise. Just kind of kidding. All right, so now let's roll this guy back up. To get it out of the way, and I can close this box up and move it out of the way. Rolling this guy up. Now I'm recording this video, but like all this rolling up stuff is going to be cut out of the video. Of course, it doesn't want to stay in there. That's why they have that piece of tape thing holding it there. This is going to be such the challenge. Rolling, rolling. Yeah, I don't know, John. So that's the other thing. That's why I wanted to see if it worked, because I want to see what happens when I extend it, if the addressing is actually going to work. Because it might just be set up to address to the last LED, right? And in which case this isn't going to work. And then my alternative solution is not to use this LED set at all. So this will be all for nothing. It won't even be in the main video, although I could talk about it. And I'll buy the 65-foot LEDs. All right, so our soldering iron is hot. Let's get this puppy out of the way. Okay, move our tools out of the way. Needle nose. Diagonals. Footer. Yay. And a piece from the header we're moving. The outlet, that would have been fun. Really don't know what would have happened if that went into the outlet. I need to learn more about that Falcon Pi. Did so let's see, what do I have? You got our thingies. You got this was only for exposing the headers, which I'm gonna have to probably cut these down anyway. Just put these little pieces of trash in the box there. I think these are way too long. All right, now we have to do the fun stuff of extending this. Christmas lights. Oh, okay, so now Falcon Pi. I'm assuming that it's based on a Raspberry Pi. I have a bunch of those little boards, whatever they were called, the little mini pies. When they first came out last year or the year before, I bought a box of 100 of them or 25 of them or something. I think they were $4 each. Oh, cool. All right, so this is the end. Let me remove this adhesive. Or just cut. Yeah. So now it's here to cut this. And here it's actually longer. There. You know, it's funny. You look at the reviews on these things, and every one of them says the backing tape is horrible. Yeah, I mean they make really good LEDs, but then the backing tape is fine, but it's just that when you're having the stress of this wanting to conform to the reel that it was wound to and attaching it to something that's like a porous surface or be wrong, dirty surface, tape will be helpful. Oh, thank you, John. So I imagine your Christmas light display is like insane. So it's still in camera. Yes, it is. Look at that. Hopefully, we're still in camera view here. Good Flux. Hello, Flux. Some that was MG MG Chemicals A341, no clean flux. One of my favorites. Yeah, I actually ended up buying. Let's take a quick break from last year. I bought this stuff. So this stuff here works really well. It's very sticky, and I mean the backing tape on here is 3M, but it's just not. The adhesive just isn't that good for some reason. It's good, but it's not good. Now, how long are we? All right, so 1, 2. Now I think I need my overhead magnifying glass. Pin cleaning there. Bring this soldering iron into focus here. So this is the Hecko FX888D soldering iron. This is my go-to soldering iron for all my work. Well, okay, it's my only soldering iron that I use now for work. My other soldering iron was a Weller, but that one died, so I like the Hecko. I think I need new glasses. Solder here. Tweezers. Yeah, stuck right away. The power of flux. Okay. Ah. I need that fume extractor. I actually have it. I just didn't install it yet. You're on camera. What?
Can't see.
Why not? Can't see what.
Need to move
It's right here. All right, you can talk. Tell me what I need to do. Fixed. Good. More solder, then we'll be done. So we're good. Safety. Turn off soldering iron when not in use. All right. Now, moment of truth. Will this work? Or will it not work? Go red. So we're gonna find out. Am I gonna blow this thing up? Or is it gonna work? What's your bets? First question, is it gonna blow up? Next question, will it work? Because these are indexed LEDs. Is this thing smart enough to control beyond the last LED? Okay. See, it's not perfect. Just want to inspect. Yep, we don't have any bleed over. Good there. All right, we're gonna plug it in. Plugged in. Doesn't work. It only indexes to the last LED. Whew! So this live stream was for a whole lot of nothing. Yeah, this is blowing off Farmville. Oh, that stinks, man. I was hoping that this would work, but it's a no-go. So this LED strip cannot be extended using this controller. I mean, of course, I can use the solution that John Mack was talking about with the Pixel controller, the Falcon Pi. All right, so in the app, trying to reconnect here. Yep, not extending. Dude, that's really awesome, but let's see. Let's see what that looks like. Let's turn this overhead light off. Actually, pretty cool. But it doesn't work. Wah, wah. Node MCU, huh? Okay. So we want this up and running pretty quickly. So I'm gonna stay on here for a few more minutes, and but basically that was what I wanted to know. I want to know, will this work? Like a weird psychedelic effect, and obviously it's not working. So I will desolder that wire from that. Now I want to see if the 65-foot RGB light see. I want the one with music. Yep, music sync. Ordered this. If I ordered this like an hour ago, I could have got it tomorrow from 7-Eleven, 7 to 11. Wah, wah. But now it'll come on Wednesday, which that still works. But hey, awesome seeing everybody. Thanks for joining in. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying. All right. So that was it for the live stream. It was actually a quick one. So how long were you live streaming for? So 40 minutes. Usually my live streams when I live stream are a lot longer. Oh, one last thing. Friday, my new track comes out. So No Cheese Anthem releases on Friday from No Cheese Records. So you'll see me live on here on Friday. All right. Thanks everyone again for joining in. Appreciate you all.